Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of episode 23. Is this the finale? I was going to say the final episode. This isn't really the finale. We have something called an extra episode next week, so I'm excited about that. There are so many theories and so many things to discuss with this one, though. I wasn't expecting this episode. Okay, Tensei Shitara, I'm Datta again, episode 23. Let's start from the beginning because it's easiest that way, so that I don't forget any of the stuff at the beginning before I get into some of the general thoughts at the end and just derail myself with theories. But either way, Rimuru fuses inferior spirits that are attracted to Gale, forming a spirit of Earth. For me, I kind of hoped the spirits would kind of have their own names and personalities. I guess one of them did, but I was kind of hoping to get more into that because the concept of that, having a spirit that lives within you with its own unique personality and stuff, I find very intriguing. So I was kind of wanting more of that, but whatever. They make a spirit of Earth. I guess an artificial spirit of Earth they might have called it, but I don't totally remember. I know they called at least one of them artificial, so I think all the ones Rimuru made would be that way. Then the Great Sage was really cute when they had their smug moment. It was great. Alice is up next, gets a Spirit of Space, OP. A light spirit then is summoned to Kenya. That's really, really cool. Ramorous is so funny. I said last episode that immediately I really, really like Ramorous, and she's one of my favorites. And I like that one of you commented Ramorous best girl too, because Ramorous might be best girl. I really, really like Ramorous. It's hard to choose best girl for this series though. I think if the ogres hadn't changed their appearance that much, or hadn't become all humanoid and less interesting, I may have said Shion, maybe, but I really like Haruna too. And then there's Milim, who's just my favorite character in general, so I don't know if I should say she's best girl or not, because Milim is probably my favorite in general. But Ramorous is great. She's hilarious. I love after all this goes down, and they all look to Rimuru for what's the word I'm looking for here? For reassurance. He's like, yeah, Keikakudori, all according to plan. Totally cool. That's exactly how I planned it. Just playing it off. Ryota's up next. They get a Spirit of Water and Wind. I love, again, all of Rimuru's yeses throughout the series have been so good, so I loved his yes this time, where he just held it out and changed his inflection as he's going through it. It was so good. Chloe then brings up that she loves Rimuru. Again, I was saying from the beginning, she looks eerily similar to Shizu. She gets this thing, and I was like, is the spirit of the hero? It kind of looks like it could be them, or Shizu. It kind of looked like Shizu, and it had this romantic kind of almost kiss type thing with Rimuru, and then we saw Veldora within him. So before I move on, they fuse into Chloe, and I'm going to talk about this as sort of a theory. I kind of wish I didn't hear any of these theories, because now I'm hoping that they are incorrect and not right, so that I wouldn't have been somewhat spoiled by people guessing what's going on. But I had seen people guessing that what if, we know Shizu gave the mask to Rimuru. What if Rimuru was the hero who gives the mask to Shizu? But since we see at the end Rimuru gives the mask to Chloe, then are we stuck in some sort of time loop where he gives the mask to Chloe, who gives it to Shizu, who gives it back to him, and we're just stuck in some sort of time loop in this world? I kind of really don't want that to happen, because again, I talk a bit about how different types of stories and storytelling and things, different tropes I like or dislike, things that appeal to me or don't appeal to me. Personally, I don't like time-based stuff in stories, whether it's time travel. Alternate dimensions can be good, can be bad, I don't know. But usually, time travel-y or time loop kind of stuff is really, really poorly done, to the point where I just have been so soured on it in my life that I really, really don't like time travel type stuff. So, I don't know. Just me personally, I'm kind of hoping it's not a time loop they're stuck in, because it makes it feel less, to me it makes it feel less consequential. If it's just this thing that's going to keep repeating, it makes it feel like Shizu's story wasn't as consequential as if it just happened and that was just the one-time thing. So I don't know. I hope that theory's not right, but it makes all the sense in the world. So Yeah, I don't know. Also, the spirit seemed like they could have been, because Ramura says they're from the future, it seems like they could have been maybe an adult version of Chloe, in which case, why did she come back like that? Who knows? Then we have... Oh yeah, he mentions, and I had to summon a demon to possess a new golem because I promised Ramurus. Either way, that's it. I love one thing next, though. He keeps what he did to save them a secret. That is hugely, hugely important to me, because if he had just told him, oh yeah, this is how I saved him, then there wouldn't be any sort of drawback for summoning children, and if there's no drawback to summoning children, then all of these countries and stuff would just keep summoning children. So I like that he kept it a secret, so that there's no incentive there, even if he left the secret to the guildmaster, who seems like a really good guy. Once that guy passes on the secret to somebody else, eventually somebody evil would get the secret, and they could be the ones to misuse it. So I love that he kept that a secret. So, yeah. Then we have this sort of recap video package thing, and I loved it. I was getting all emotional and feelsy, and I was just smiling and happy, and every time I saw a character, I'm like, oh, it's that character, it's when he met them. So, yeah, I love that. We see this character who mentions something about family, and then is he some sort of evil Rimuru or evil relative of Rimuru? We have no clue because we don't know anything about Rimuru as a person yet, really. Then Rimuru and Ranga leave to go home. We see twice this episode we see Veldora within him, so I don't know how important that is. He gives the mask to Chloe. And then the former student of Shizu that we learned about before, at least that's who I'm pretty damn certain that is listening in on him and Ranga. It's either the former student or it's the hero, and I don't think it's the hero. So, yeah, guess that is that. And then, of course, at some point in there, we have the ending theme, but this time with the ending theme, we see what everybody's doing now, and it is so great, because it's sort of like this journey that we see from the first video package where he's meeting all of them and their story together, to the next video package where it's where they all are now together. So good. I absolutely loved it. I love just Milim flying in the sky. Best character. I freaking love her so much. So yeah, I wasn't expecting the story to really end here, but it makes total absolute sense. I got kind of feelsy at some of the video packages, but most of all, I was just like, my face hurt after watching from smiling so much. So yeah, that's something special. That even though it was kind of a clip show for a large chunk of it, I was just so into it. I was so happy to be watching it, and kind of feelsy at the same time. And it also added a ton of important stuff, not just the spirit stuff, but in addition to that, a lot of hints for the future, and hints to what some of the deeper plot may be. So, yeah, I absolutely loved it. And I would give it, this is probably my maybe third perfect score of the year. I'm giving it 10 clip shows out of 10. I'm giving it a perfect score just because it played my heartstrings just right. So, yeah, I absolutely loved it, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. In addition to that, let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, yeah, next week I will, I guess, be doing a review when I watch the extra episode or whatever. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know what the extra episode's going to be, so I don't know if it's something I need to review or not, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And for the special episode, I totally forgot, because I wasn't expecting it to end here. Usually on my last review of a series, I'll discuss it as a whole, and also give a score for the series as a whole, but I didn't actually prepare any notes on that for this video, because I wasn't expecting it, and because we saw that extra episode coming up, whatever it is. So if this extra episode next week is the last one, or I don't know if we'll have any more after that, if it is the last one though, I'll make some notes for like my general thoughts on the series as a whole, so I can discuss the series as a whole and give a score there too. So yeah, that'll be next video, not this one, because this is not really a true full ending, but it's also kind of an ending. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for slime and much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel or talk to you there. Oh yeah, also, I'm planning on, I don't know, the web novel, is that still ongoing? I don't know how any of it works. Might read the web novel, right? Might read the web novel, might read the light novel, might read the manga, might read all of them. I have no clue what I'm doing right now, but I think I'm going to get into the source material just because I'd like to continue on with the series and don't know if I necessarily feel like, don't feel like waiting for another season. So I don't know if I'll do that, when I'll do it, if I'll do it for the channel or not. I guess we'll all just have to wait and see how things work out. And lastly, the only thing I didn't say is if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us about this series or anything else, then just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.